Today we're going to do a quick deck walkthrough of a deck called the Jolanda Witch Tarot. It's the healing art of magic. Now I saw this on my group. Somebody posted this deck in one of their weekly readings they were sharing, and I was like, wow, that's a really nice looking deck. I gotta pick it up. And I bought it from the manufacturer directly, which is called Feinhorn Press. Now I don't remember the company, but it is $40. That's the US price on it. And again, the cards looked really amazing. I did some lookup on line two, and I'm like, this is nice. Like, I want to pick it up. So I did. So it says this, shamans and tarot. I mean, what kind of amazing readings can we get from a deck like this? Just the symbolism, just the cards themselves on this cover. Just wow, man. It's just amazing. On the back, too, you can see some of the cards there. I mean, they look just cool. I've never seen a deck that I just resonated with just from somebody sharing them online. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here and open this box up. Okay, so the box, was it open? I wonder. Oh, I love these. It's a magnetic box. How cool is that? It's heavy. It's got a really thick guidebook. Look at this thing's like a volume. This is a very impressive guidebook. It's almost like a little book within itself. It talks about everything. This is something I'm actually going to want to read. I usually don't like reading these, but this one is just interesting. So here it has a magician. It tells you the keywords: concentration, put ideas into action, refine skills, power to act, advancement, Aquarius, planet Mercury, and the colors yellow, pale violet, and silver gray. It goes into what it means: reverse, decay, cynicism, gossip, verbal abuse, bullying. That's true. It talks about what the card means upright, the significance of the card, the relationship in a reading, what it means in that. Wow, look at this. It goes into the practice, how to practice with the card, her story, the goddess, the art of magic. This is blowing me away, man. Look at this, just page after page on this one card. And where have you seen this before? Where they actually go into a card with this much detail? I've never seen it. Now we go to the high priestess and so forth. Any spreads in here, I wonder? Let's go to the back here and look. Oops. Not in the back. Remember the company I bought this from? I'll drop it. But it was from the distributor, I think, directly, or the manufacturer directly. It was not from Amazon. It was not from Barnes & Noble. Card spreads, page 27. Okay. I'm actually going to read this book. This is cool. Look at that. All right, so we got the Star Maiden Circle spread right there. The Rose spread, that's cool. The pentagram, the hexagon, and then the bear. Huh. Wow, kind of reminds me of almost like the Celtic cross a little bit. Only reason why I say it is because not a cross, but the card over here off to the side like that, with the ones in the middle and down. One card a day. This is actually pretty phenomenal. So I haven't looked at the cards, but I'm already highly impressed. Let's go ahead and open the deck up and check them out. Here we go. So the cards are actually they seem quite large compared to a normal tarot deck. Yeah, they're bigger. You can see. Here it's side down. Line them up. So they're definitely bigger. Not by much, but they're definitely bigger. You can see right there. So they're a little bit wider, a little bit taller, which I really like a lot. And they're come in 2 decks, or 2 packs, they call them. Let's see if we get this thing off here. Okay. I love the back of these, the dragonflies. Okay. And again, if one of my members of our group on Facebook shared a reading with these decks, and I was just like, it's cool. There's the back of the cards, really nice quality. They feel good, actually. Nice feel to them. And then, okay, we'll run through it like this. So the majors first, and then we'll hit the minors. Start with the Fool. I'm going to drop the camera down because it looks a little bit too high. So let me bring the camera and give me 1 second. Right, so we have the Fool, Crocodile. That's interesting. That's another deck I picked up too recently. They have the Crocodile in it as well. Tiger, the Fool, Butterfly. A lot of symbolism in this deck. A lot of symbolism. The Magician. Interesting. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. That's interesting. The High Priest. Lovers. Chariot. It's wild with the cup in front there. That's interesting. The Ace of Cup. Hmm. Justice. Vulture. I like that. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. That's the peacock I talked about in another video. There's a meaning to that. The snake around the wheel. The monkey. Strength. The rabbits. That's interesting. Is that a sun, I think? Or no, it's the cave or the home where the rabbit lived with justice on top or strength on top of that. And then the tail's the snake. This is a wild, wild deck. Hangman. Death. Huh. What's your thoughts? You join this deck so far? It's interesting, isn't it? The Alchemist. The 14, which is Temperance. Okay. 15, the Devil. She's not chained at all. Completely free to go if she chooses. The Tower. The Star. That's interesting. The Moon. The Sun. It's a very happy card. I'm gonna have to read the book on this one. There's so much imagery here, and I know I'm missing so much of it. Beautiful deck. Judgment. And then the Universe. That's wild. Okay, so now we'll go to the minor arcanas. Okay, we have up first the wands. So the Ace of Wands, all about initiative. That's true. Dominion, the 2. The 3 is virtue. The 4 is completion. Okay. 5 is conflict. Victory is the 6. That's interesting. 7 is courage. 8 is swiftness. Fast. Huh. 9 is strength. 10 is oppression. It's interesting. And then the Princess of Wands, which would be the pages. The Prince of Wands, which would be the Knight. The Queen of Wands, and then the King of Wands. Right now we're going to go to the what? The Cups. It's a beautiful cup card, isn't it? Affection. Okay, yep. Love is the 2 of Cups. Definitely feeling that vibe. 3 is gentleness. Okay. 4, patience. That's interesting. Remember, in the normal one, you have the hand giving you this option, and here it's the option is new birth. You just gotta be patient. You just got to take it. That's interesting. We'll take the opportunity, right? 5 is disappointment. See the 5s around struggle, strife, and so forth. 6 is pleasure, harmony. 7, fantasy. Okay, she live in a fantasy world. Other cards about can't make up your mind in the Wider Weight deck, so that's interesting. The 8 is indolence. The 9 is charisma. The 10 is satisfaction. Yes, about right. It's a very happy card. And then you have the page, which is the Princess of Cups. That's cool. The Prince, which is the Knight of Cups. Then you have the Queen. And you have the King. That's cool. Now we're at the Ace of Coins, the coins of the earth. Birth. Tangible. Remember, Ace of Pentacles are about things that are tangible. 2 is change. Okay. 3 is concern. 4 is stability. 5 is guilt. Huh. 6, generosity. Okay. 7 is despair. 8 is abundance. 9 is gain. 10 is what? Success. Interesting. Okay. Yep. First place. Interesting. The princess, which is the page of coins. Then the knight, which is the prince of coins. Interesting. Harvesting or sowing your seeds within the earth here. That's interesting. Queen of coins. All right, I'm feeling that. And then the king of coins. Interesting as well. These are very cool cards. Ace of swords. So the mind, clarity, transformation, the butterflies. That's a really interesting card. 2 of swords is peace. 3 is sorrow. I can feel that. Emotion, blue, earth, green, red, your passions. Sorrow, they're all mixed up. 4 is truce. Okay, I can feel that. 5 is worry. See, the 5s have that same vibe throughout the whole thing. 6 is science. 7 is doubt. 8 is distraction. That's wild. 9 is cruelty. 10 is what? Devastation. That's about right. The princess is the page of swords again. This would be the knight of swords, which is the prince. And then you have the queen. And lastly, the king of swords. Huh. I don't know, I'm just guessing, but that's a very interesting deck. I kind of like this one. I think I'm going to use this in some readings. So, how's the shuffle? Let's find out. Now, the cards are a little bit semi-gloss. Not too bad, though. Here in the room I'm videotaping this, you can see a little bit of a sheen on the cards, but in the camera, you can't. Okay, so how do these things shuffle? Let's see. Not bad at all. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's try it this way here. Yeah, they lay in pretty nice. Now, it did kind of bend a little bit. See that? What if it goes back into shape? I don't know. Okay, they kind of the quality of these. I'm not sure. They're kind of thin. but they're bigger. One more time. So they shuffle okay. They're not bad. Definitely not the worst I've seen. Let's just pull one card, see what it says. The King of What are the odds of that happening? King of Swords. So let's pull the book out and see what the book says about the King of Swords. All right. So the King of Swords is about wisdom, analytical ability, intellect, and adaptability. Yep, that's about right. The sign can be a Gemini or Libra. Gemini, twins, minds. Makes a lot of sense. Libra, affectionate, sensitive, so forth. Libra. In Norse mythology, it's Odin. In Greek mythology, it's Zeus. In Celtic, it's Merlin. Interesting. Who in turn is represented by the dragon. The ancient wisdom that comes from deep inside Mother Earth, and also the knowledge of the Druids. Significance of this card. Darkness and light are equal parts of the Sword King, and with his innate desire for justice and balance, he has a basic and realistic perception of life. He also has a passion for debate and intellectual challenges. The older he gets, the more he develops a good sense of diplomacy, and the better he is able to express his oftentimes crystal clear perception of what is going on beneath the surface without unduly hurting or humiliating any of the people involved. That's a cool. I like that. The card speaks of the importance of how you present yourself at this time. What kind of image are you trying to uphold, and at what expense? Honesty is a virtue that will serve you far off in the future if you use it now. Something painful is possibly less flattering, for the ego must come to the surface in order to balance itself out. The damage cannot be avoided, but it can be reduced through the knowledge that something better will result. Okay, I'm digging that for sure. How's the guy? That it? Okay, then it says medicine for the soul. Interesting. The to do. A spiritual warrior walks miles and miles every day. The sorcerer in ancient Mexico state that a person stores all of their life experiences in the back of the legs. They believe that the back of a person's legs is like a warehouse filled with personal memories. When they want clarity of an issue, they go out for a long walk. That's interesting because by getting outside and getting one with nature, you do clear your mind. That's really interesting. The energy is in this way transferred from the head to the legs. Take a walk, a really long walk. It is done. That's the to do with this card. Think things through, become clear. Interesting. Anyway, this is a pretty interesting deck, and I actually like it. Would I buy it? Yeah, I would. And I did. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. The cards, though, I don't know. It's like they're kind of a little bit kind of thin, like kind of like a little bit flimsy, but they're nice. They're good quality. I probably wouldn't use them in like a reading for a customer or anything like that, but I'd use them for myself or for my the YouTube channel here to share. But definitely, I would say get the cards. They're actually really nice. And if you enjoyed this if you enjoyed this review, please give it a like and drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, thank you and bye bye.